Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for May 3rd, 2017. I almost said 2014. Thank you for joining me. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know of these energies in order to use them for our highest good. And so we're looking at what potential we have to work with basically and how we can use it for our highest good. And since we're looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for different people because this is for everyone regardless of sign, and the energies can apply to our job situations for some of us, our love lives for others, health and well-being, spirituality, whatever the case may be. It's about the message of the reading, so try and keep it in mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that, if you feel that it makes sense for what you're going through and what you're experiencing. So we have similar energy to that of yesterday when we were just getting started with something, but the energy for today is the next step. It's about making things more practical. Yesterday we had the Ace of Wands, all about that spark and the creativity and the action and the just going for it, and then we'll figure the rest out as we go. But today it's about, putting a practical head on and then just taking it one step at a time, okay? So it's a more practical, down-to-earth approach, step-by-step kind of thing today, whereas yesterday it was about the big creation and the big idea, the big the inspiration, that spark and push to just get going. So the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about planning for the future. This is about thinking ahead and trying to be practical about things. This is about long-term goals, long-term plans. And it's about nurturing. We had a queen yesterday in our first position as well. And today is more about preparing, okay, practically preparing to take on new activities or new goals, new paths that lead to long-term security, whether it be financial or any other kind of security. The energy for today is the Eight of Pentacles. So what we have been thinking about, planning, researching, nurturing, the Eight of Pentacles is about, okay, well, we're going to get going with this. We're going to start. This is the card of the apprentice. This is the card of the student. And we have the novice again in our guidance. So that's kind of nice because the novice and the Eight of Pentacles are kind of the same energy. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's about getting practical, okay? I've said that word a lot already, but it's about putting our head down and just focusing on the task at hand. It's about just taking it one step at a time, making sure that we're doing things properly, making sure that we're not skipping steps or cutting corners. We don't know everything about what it is that we're working on at this time, but we learn as we go, and what we learn we then put back into that work. Okay, so we learn as we go and then we apply what we've learned. And that's our energy for today with the Eight of Pentacles. So this could talk about researching, studying, but to an end, okay, with a purpose. It's not just about research in general or because we're curious about things. This is about, okay, I know what I want to do. How do I get there? What are my options? What can I do? What are people, what are other people doing? Or what kind of approaches can I take to this situation? What kind of money do I need for this? What kind of education do I need for this? What is required for whatever we're focusing on to be a success, to be something that we're happy with? And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is. And then the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the energy of the guide, and this is Temperance. So a major arcana card talking about bringing things into balance, reconciling the past, okay, with the present, or the past with the future, I should say, in terms of the goals we've been thinking about and nurturing, and then we learn as we go and we get into that flow. And we're always thinking ahead, we're always thinking about the next step or the end result. We're keeping our eyes on the prize, and we're just taking it one step at a time, a balanced approach, an even approach, okay, where we take our time and we do things properly. And we know that things are not going to happen overnight. We understand that. We understand it takes some time and some patience, but we're okay with that, and we can keep our balance, and we can keep this flow of learn and apply going until we reach our goal, okay? And we will be guided along the way. This is definitely a very spiritual card, so regardless of what we're focusing on, we will receive messages as we go. So again, learning as we go, and it's a matter of taking those messages and applying the guidance that we are receiving to continue the flow, okay, of energy to manifest our goals. So our guidance card, once again, excuse me, is the Novice, number 5, and this is about innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skills without practice, unstable curiosity. So today it's about starting to practice our skills, starting to practice what we've been researching, what we've been thinking about, what we've been thinking about trying. This is about just starting to practice that skill, starting to apply the vision, taking that first step. And this could be going back to school, this could be taking a class or enrolling in a course, workshop, seminar, night school, anything like that, where we're just getting started with that, but what we learn there will help us tremendously with what we're working on. This could be getting back out there to start looking for a job. This could be finding ourselves in a new position, and we're just, getting to know the lay of the land and what is expected of us and how we're supposed to fulfill our responsibilities and our duties, okay? And we learn as we go, and then we have to apply what we learn and practice what we have learned so far, okay, with this energy. And again, we're still going through this change period, this time of change in our lives. We don't know everything. We have a clue of where we're going. We have a vision. And now we have a little more than that. We have a rough sketch of a plan in terms of, okay, so I know what I want to do, and now it's time to think about it in terms of, real terms, reality, practicality. What do I need? What is required? And then just starting that process. And that's what today is about. If you notice, we have 2 pentacle cards and the temperance card. So these are very grounded, down to earth, realistic, practical, I've said that word a lot, energies, and a practical attitude towards where we want to get to, towards reaching our goals. It's no longer contemplating, it's no longer just thinking about it, it's no longer envision it in our heads. It's about, okay, bring it into reality, and we can start that today with what we have learned. Okay, again, with the 8 of Pentacles, it is the card of the apprentice, it is the card of the novice. So there's a lot that he needs to learn, and there's a long way for him to go. However, he does have his skills that he can rely on, that he can use. This is all about dedication. It's all about continuing to do everything to a high standard, looking to do quality work, paying attention to the details. So we can't do a lot at this stage, but what we can do, we do very well. Okay, that's the kind of attitude that we need to be in. And again, just being patient. This is the beginning of something. It's going to take time. It's going to take energy. It's going to take effort, and it will be a little while until we see the end result. But we can see small accomplishments along the way. We can set targets for ourselves and feel that sense of accomplishment and building our way up to something each time we complete a target or a phase or a goal. along the way in that big plan. Okay, so this is our energy for today. Hopefully the message makes sense, and I do hope that it helps. It makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you as well. Thank you once again for joining me. Thank you so much for being supportive. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to me to receive all the support in whichever way you send it my way. It truly means a lot. I know I probably say thank you in every video, but honestly, I'm thankful every day. So I mean it when I say it. Okay, so thank you. Let's have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.